Many parents ask, what's emotional regulation, Maria? What is it? You talk about it all the time. You talk about EQ, you talk about emotional intelligence, and I'm a little bit confused. Well, emotional intelligence is the ability to manage your emotions and manage your emotions at any given time. So particularly so when you get triggered, because most people, when they get triggered, go reactive. They go to autopilot. They say and do things that are less than them, that it's not authentically them. And for parents, this can come at cost, because when we do that, every time we do it, we start to stack these behaviours and we start to lose connection with our child. So it's really important that you understand how to emotionally regulate. And it's simply, we start by finding out what our emotional home is, what that looks like. And then from there, so when I get annoyed, when somebody makes me feel less than, what do I typically do? Do I shout? Do I withdraw? What is that behaviour? What do you do? And what is it at the moment that you're struggling to control? And from there, we look at all the reasons why you get triggered. Maybe somebody made you feel less than. Maybe somebody, it's a certain person that annoys you. Maybe it's a certain situation. Maybe it's the weather, for example. That's a big trigger. So it can be anything, but in context of parenting, what is it that your child does that triggers you? From there, then we can look at, how we respond and what's our typical response. So we're looking at what makes us feel less than, what makes us triggered, breaking that down. What is our emotional home? What's the go-to place when we get triggered? And then the behaviour that we need to reframe. So what other behaviour can I replace that with? It takes time, it takes intention, it takes repetition. But when you learn to emotionally regulate, you can master any relationship in any area of your life, whether this is like your child, which is what I teach, but also, your relationships at work, your relationships with friends, your relationship with your partner. So this is a life skill. It's a life skill that isn't taught. We're not taught it when we're, at preschool, when we're at school, when we're being parented by our parents. And I want to shift this. I really, really do. I want to teach parents so they can empower their children and they can go on to empower theirs, because what I'm seeing is so many breakdowns of connections with our children. And so many children that are struggling because they don't feel connected to their parents, making them feel inferior and less than. And we can change that just by learning some simple life skills.